have Above the Multiverse podcast.
Yep.
Right. And so what do you guys talk about on that?
So
I watched a little bit of it. Too,
man, appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man.
I need that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy. Hey, give me that energy. I need that energy.
What is good, people? Back again, another episode of Above the Multiverse. You guys thought we would stop. It doesn't stop. We're at 79 episodes.
79. This is 79.
79 episodes, dude.
Man, shout out to everybody that's watching, bro. Because like I think I told you on the phone when I went to Vegas and I was on the podcast. Shout out to Fifth Element.
Yeah.
My boy Rayson, he be watching. I didn't even know.
Oh yeah.
I didn't even know. Like he literally threw a curveball at me. Maybe I'll give you the clip to post.
Oh yeah, that'd be dope.
One last thing, also. A bunch of visionaries.
Yes, sir.
You got a podcast. You got a podcast.
Yeah, that's the merch. That's like my
Above the Multiverse.
That's like my Dreamville joint. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Above ABOV. Yep.
Okay, but you have Above the Multiverse podcast.
Yep.
Right. And so what do you guys talk about on that?
So
I watched a little bit of it. Too,
man, appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. That's so outside of music, man, I love movies. I love going to the movie theaters. I also love like Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Like that whole like Iron Man joint, like that joint crazy. That Thanos, that joint crazy. So
whenever you want to have me on there, we can talk that talk.
Oh yeah, no,
I'm a nerd.
If y'all ever in California, bro, let
he
me
don't know nothing about Agatha though.
Oh, yo, Agatha Hard.
Agatha.
It's a new show.
See?
No, I ain't seen it yet.
It just came out though. It just came out. It's like 3 episodes in though.
But,
Yeah,
but it's from the Scarlet Witch.
Yeah,
joint.
yeah,
Okay, all right.
yeah.
Scarlet
It's kind of
Witch.
this
Okay, all
standalone joint. It's not. Me personally, I don't think it's gonna connect to anything. But it's. But yeah, man, that's me and my homeboy Adrian Blest. You know, that's not like my homie. That's not my best homie. Not my best friend. And yeah, we literally go watch these movies together, like Endgame, all that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we talk about it. So we're like, let's just put up the mic and the camera. You know what I'm saying? Like we do this with music anyway. Like, you know what I mean? So, but yeah, he threw a curveball at me, and I was like, oh yeah, like I thought he was just talking about the brand, but he was talking about Above the Multiverse.
Hell yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, yeah, man. So shout out to everybody watching, bro. That's cool.
Yeah, seriously. Hopefully, whatever we're doing is working because it's a lot of work. So.
Yeah, no, it is a lot of
For
work.
a long time. But it's been cool, man. It's been fun, and I'm glad we're back. Another episode, guys. What a week. What a week.
Yeah.
Oh man. I mean, the most obvious thing that I think we should talk about is the Penguin, right? We just watched it last night.
I don't know if that's the most obvious.
What is it?
The most obvious.
Joker?
Yeah, I think that's the most obvious.
We didn't go see Joker. This is the first movie that we
time
did.
that I legit am not excited. I don't even. I can wait. I can wait till it gets on HBO Max.
Yeah. Yeah, same.
Everybody, bro, literally, like, there is no one person that said this is a good movie. Not one. I haven't seen one.
Yeah.
And that's really bad.
Yeah.
So, especially because I'm kind of hurting my pockets right now. So I'm like, dude, I'm definitely not about to pay $15 to go see that.
Yeah. I'm like,
I usually see whack movies, but the way people are talking about this movie, I'm good.
It's been nothing but bad reviews. It's been a lot of people were confused that it's a musical, even though that they said it's going to be a musical way back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But that's what I've seen. Like, a lot of people don't like it that it's a musical, that the ending doesn't make sense, that they weren't satisfied with the ending. Just a bunch of, I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I obviously we didn't go see it. Like Avery said, this is the first time probably ever since we've been doing the podcast that we didn't go see a movie that's like comic book related opening week.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's dude. Everybody. I mean, Shank said it was bad. Cam Archer said it was bad. I follow Tony Baker. Mm-hmm. He does like funny animal videos. He does like commentary. He said it was bad. It was like a lot of people that I trust their opinions. Mm-hmm. I'm like,
yeah. I mean, I was gonna, even before this episode, I was like, should I just watch the breakdown and just be like, fuck it, and just
we should have watched the breakdown.
Yeah, maybe. But also, I want to see the movie. I still want to see the movie for myself before I go into. I did start watching the beginning of the breakdown because I wanted to see if they addressed the fact that people didn't go see it and that it's not that good. But they just went straight into the breakdown.
Okay.
So I was like, they didn't really say anything.
Yeah.
But whatever, So yeah, that's the first time we didn't go see a movie, guys. So sorry, we didn't go see Joker. Normally we give you guys a breakdown of it.
I mean, you could probably honestly, you could probably take this, and do it what you want because I'm not gonna watch it until it hits HBO Max. To be honest,
yeah.
Because for one, like, I like I like what's it called? What are they called? Sing-alongs? What they called? Musicals. Like I watch freaking Hamilton. Like Hamilton's cold.
My number one streamed album.
Hamilton's cold. Like, you know, growing up, I watched High School Musical. I thought that was cool when I was a kid. So like I like musicals, but like the way everybody else is talking about this, especially because Hamilton is so revered and people really love Hamilton. It's a freaking musical, a long music. I don't even think they talk in it. I think everything's music.
They do.
Yeah. Well, it's like for that to be so revered and it be a musical and people love it, for this movie to be so high potent and it not hit. La La Land was a musical, and I never seen that, but people said that was freaking sick.
It's really good.
So it's like musicals are very revered. So if somebody doesn't like a musical, I feel like, dude, I'm not wasting my time. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. I mean, the one thing that it's the music that, like, if the music hits, it hits, you know?
Yeah.
That's the one thing you're mixing your music into the movie, so it's got to be good music.
Someone said that every time a musical number came on, he was in the movie theater and he went to his phone. And I was like, that's really bad.
Damn.
And he loves Tony Baker. Shout out Tony Baker, man. Like he's a comedian, but he also like reviews movies.
Yeah.
And he loves movies, and he's like one of those guys like me. That's like you go to the movie and you soak up the movie. So when he's the one saying he got on his phone, I don't get on my phone.
Yeah.
And I know I watch him and like, you know what I mean? Like I'm a fan of his, and that's a thing for movie goers. For him to be on his phone, like it's like, dang, dude, like, yeah.
Yeah, that's bad. Well, I don't think they're gonna make that much money, and so
straight
I think
to HBO.
Yeah, it's okay. We're ready for the James Gunn universe, anyways. Like I'm over all this other wrap up all this other stuff.
He didn't even say. Did he say anything about it, James Gunn, about this Batman? I mean Joker.
I'm sure he had to.
Oh, okay.
I'm sure he had to. I didn't see anything though.
Okay.
I'm sure. I think I might have seen something, but like a week back, and I just didn't even pay attention. I was just like, whatever.
Well, anyways, what I will say though. The Penguin should be in James Gunn's Batman.
It's so good, dude. So
this is the best show on TV right now.
Because it's
so
not,
sick.
I think I just watched a breakdown from Screen Crush of this episode for episode 3, right? So episode 3 just came out of The Penguin yesterday. Watched it last night. It was amazing.
Yeah.
It's so good, dude. It's so fucking good.
Yes.
But the Screen Crush was talking about how at first when they heard that they were gonna make a Batman villain movie without the Batman in it, you know, and constantly bringing up the Batman or whatever, like without him actually ever showing up, they were like, that's a bad idea. It's not gonna be good, right?
Yeah.
But that's not what this show is.
Yeah.
The show isn't about Batman. They don't even the Batman's not even a thought in this
at all.
show.
Yeah,
it's
at
just
all.
like he just happens to be in the city. Like they haven't even mentioned it once. Like not even one little thing.
I don't even care.
Yeah.
I don't want them to say anything about
it's
him.
literally a mobster TV show like The Sopranos. It's like The Sopranos, but just in Gotham, dude. It's sick.
No, it's really
so
good.
Dope.
Really freaking good.
So I mean, Vic is like the best character. Vic
absolutely.
is so sick, and it's cool to be able to see his story. I like the way that they started this episode. Like you think that it's current time, but then it's before the flood.
I called this fool. When I first started watching it, and I was like, oh, because one.
It was funny, real quick though, because you were gonna say, you called me and you're like, it was exactly 7 minutes, whatever, and then I was watching and I was like, what, is something gonna happen? And I looked at the time and it was like 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I was like, oh shit, it's about to happen.
Yeah. So I watched it last night, bro. Phenomenal episode, but I haven't watched Dre started watching the Batman before he watched this. I haven't watched the Batman since it dropped. So
you should rewatch it.
Yeah, so I'm kind of still, everything's not fresh from back then, so I don't really know what happened. So the what happened in spoilers. I mean, it's 7 minutes in the freaking episode.
I mean, if you guys are watching this podcast, you should already know that spoilers are coming ahead.
So anyways,
it should be given.
Anyways, the thing that happens in the Batman happens at the 7:30 mark in the freaking movie, and I'm like, oh, like I didn't think about it, and I was like, oh shoot. Then I saw the water, and then I was like, oh, this is what's happening back then. You know what I mean? Because I think Vic said something about his parents dying in the beginning, and I just didn't catch it. I think I didn't catch it.
He just said that he didn't have anyone. I don't think he said that they died or said how they died or what happened. He just kind of said that he doesn't have anyone.
Okay. Which is so. I think that's even more dope because the movie, the show show brought us into his life for 5 seconds, and I was like, oh shoot, where he went back to this. I was like, okay, so we're gonna know. Like my brain is like, all right, so we're gonna know his story.
At first I thought it was current time. So like I was watching New Rockstars break it down, and they were saying that they knew that this was back before the Riddler thing, and so they knew the flood was going to happen, so they were just waiting for 5 minutes anxiously when is it going to happen. And for me, I didn't even think about that. I was just like, oh, we're like seeing his story of like him like meeting his family and getting come up. So when it happened, I was like, oh shit,
I feel like it's a better experience. I feel like it's a way better experience.
It was dope, and it caught me off guard, and then I was like, oh shit, dude. So you don't really remember the Batman stuff, but in the Batman, basically the Riddler is leaving all these clues like to like take down the wealth and stuff. But he basically like the big thing that he does at the end is that he puts these bombs all around the city and breaks the river walls that are holding back like the river or something like that, or the water. So then he like floods the whole city, and that's where like Batman has to come in and try to save everyone. But like it's already too late. Like that's the thing about this Batman that was pretty cool. It's like the thing that's he's trying to stop. He doesn't stop. It happens, and now it's just like dealing with it. You know? So it's like this city, like, and it's cool that thing that happened in the Batman is still having a lasting effect in this show.
Yeah,
right.
It's it's man, and that's the sweet part about it. Yeah, it's like as much as I love Marvel and I love the continuity of everything. It's like this is
the connection.
But they don't even have to say it.
Yeah.
They don't have to say Batman did this or Riddler. I mean, they say Riddler, I think they say it, but like you don't have to see it. For it to be continuity and for it to be like, oh man, that's cool.
But they did show the flood from a different point of view, which was awesome.
Yeah, that was sick too, man. This episode was so clean, bro. And that's only the start of it. Like I was like, whoa, bro. Like
we're on episode 3.
I was in it, dude. And
who knows how far this is gonna go?
Yeah, so like for me, man, like yeah, dude. Shout out to I don't know what's his name, but shout out to the dude that plays Vic, bro. You are a phenomenal actor, dog.
Yeah, he's a great
phenomenal,
actor.
like bro, like because I don't know. No disrespect. If you do have like a stutter, if you don't, bro, like, bro, that is freaking good, bro. Like, because he does it. This is the thing that I'm seeing, like, as a viewer of shows and movies, like just a consumer. It's like, bro, like sometimes he goes and like you could tell when he's nervous, you could tell when he's, you know what I mean, and it's like he does it where it's like. And he gets frustrated with something like, yo, that's freaking great acting, bro. Yeah. And I don't know, I like, dude, everybody in this freaking show actually, because I keep thinking to myself that
Colin Farrell.
Yes, bro. Yeah. This show is freaking sick, bro.
So here's something.
This show is so sick.
I didn't know until HBO. Shout out to HBO or Max, whatever you want to call yourself. It's dope because like the shows that I love, right? The House of Dragons, Game of Thrones, Last of Us, right? These big shows that I love from HBO. At the end, they have a breakdown with the writers and the director and like some of the actors and stuff. I didn't know that it has it at the end of it.
I didn't even know.
I know.
Okay,
and I'm like,
we gotta watch all 3.
Yeah, did it not have like I wonder if it had it in the first 2 because I didn't see it in the first 2. But I went this time to like fast forward and I was like, oh shit, they do have a breakdown at the end. Okay. And so they show the actor who plays Vic and he talks and stuff and talks about his character and stuff.
We watch it after this. After this, we watch it.
They show Colin Farrell talking about.
Does he look like Colin Farrell?
He's just Colin Farrell. I was like, oh shit! Like, I was like, why is this guy here? And I'm like, oh yeah, he's the main actor. What is going on, dude? It's crazy. It doesn't even. As soon as I saw it, I was like, Colin Farrell. I was like, oh yeah. Well, what the fuck? Yeah, he's such a good actor.
Bro, he does not look. He doesn't look. He doesn't sound like Colin Farrell. It's crazy.
He's a completely different person, dude.
Amazing actor, bro. Yeah. Colin Farrell should get
underrated actor.
He should get whatever. I don't even care what it is, bro. Whatever award it is, he should have it for this freaking. Bro, because there's no way, dude. Like you.
I knew he was a good actor, like The Gentleman, but I don't. I know he's been famous before that, but I forgot what movies he was
killing in The Gentleman. But everybody, listen. For all people who give awards for acting, bro, this is the epitome of what we talking about, bro. We don't even know who the dude is half the time, bro. This is a character of the show. This is not like I'm not watching it and thinking like, oh, that's Denzel Washington. Which Denzel Washington is an amazing actor, but it's like you see him in Equalizer, and you're like, that's Denzel. Okay, but he's playing that character. You know, like Colin Farrell is like
The
you don't
Penguin,
even.
yeah.
He's the Penguin. Like there's no like you don't even look at him and be like, oh, Colin. Like that's
I mean,
that's
the
the way.
prosthetics help, but also just like his demeanor,
The way-
he
yeah, the way
talks,
he's talking,
when
like, you don't-
acts,
yeah.
the way he walks, like everything.
That is the character.
Yeah.
That is not Colin
Yeah,
Farrell.
yeah,
like
yeah.
it's crazy,
Yeah.
and that is the epitome. I feel
and
like
it's
of
even
acting.
crazier when you see him like as just a regular person talking about that
Yeah.
the role.
Man, shout out to
It's
my
crazy,
boy,
yeah.
man.
So yeah, and then Sophia Falcone,
She's fine, bro.
fine,
I don't
dude.
care.
She's fire.
You was talking about her eyes last time.
She just has crazy eyes, but she looked really good in this episode.
I don't care.
was like,
She's fine. Yeah, she's fine.
But her whole storyline is crazy. She's so scary. Like the one thing that I like about the show is that it has me on edge a lot of times because I don't know. Everyone is so unpredictable.
Yeah.
Meaning, like mostly Penguin and Sophia, they're so unpredictable that at any moment, like they could just snap and turn and do something, and so everything I'm like. The next thing that they're gonna say could be "fuck you," blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like just they're crazy people. They're
because
crazy
I thought he was about to kill Vic.
I thought so too.
Yeah, I thought he was about to kill Vic because I was like, there's no way. In my brain, I was like, "There's no way Vic's leaving. Like, there's no way." Because that, I think Screen Crush was talking about it. They were talking about the dynamic with his pops. Where he was like, "Man, don't you want more?"
Yeah.
And then I was like, "There's no way Vic's leaving because he wants more." And then when the bathroom scene
But his
happened,
girl was kind of bad, so he was like,
but true. But I was like, dude, he's not leaving. Like he definitely loved that money. He's like, it's a G. Like when you get that type of bread, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shout Gerard, you know what I mean? When you get money like that, like it's like, bro, like you fiend for it and you want more. Anyways, so I was like, man, he's not about to leave. And then the unpredictableness of the Penguin, which started from the beginning when you thought that the Falcone brother Alberto was gonna be a main character, and this nigga just shoots him in the first episode. So you're like, okay, like nope. Like when we talk about this all the time, I think Dre says this when we went to the Game of Thrones was like, the show is amazing because no one's safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No one's safe. Like
Penguin's safe.
Stark got killed.
That's the one thing that like gets me though, because like Penguin is safe because I know that Penguin becomes the Penguin.
Yes,
later, right?
but also still.
But he could have a fall.
Yes, exactly. Like he's not safe when like in the first episode we didn't know that he was gonna survive that. Like he got. You were like,
I knew he was gonna survive it, but I was like, how is he gonna survive it?
That's I guess that's the best.
Like one of those things,
the best way to say it.
Yeah, because I'm like, I know. I mean, the show is the Penguin. I know he's gonna survive this, and I know he becomes the Penguin later on, has his own gang enterprise, and he's like running shit. So he is gonna come up eventually. But I was like, how does he get out of this situation? Yeah. But that's what they keep doing. They keep putting him in these situations where I'm like, how the fuck is he gonna get out of it? Right? Like at the end of this episode, he's with Sophia. Things are finally good, and then the wife of Maroni shows up and is like, we've been watching you, Oz. You think you're going to play both of us kind of thing? And then Vic's across the street. He just happens to come back at the right time and just fucking plows through her. Yeah. Well, I wish you would have just, like, the way that the angle, I was like, oh, he can hit them, just kill both of them and save Sophia and Penguin and jump in the car and, like, dip out, you know? But
I was rooting for Sophia. I was like, Sophia, get in the car. What are you doing?
Yeah.
So,
which
but
makes
I'm pretty
me stressed out too because I'm like, oh fuck, they left her behind. Like now it's really on. Like it's
really on, or you know what I mean. At that point, it's like for me, my brain is like, dang, like Maroni's about to for sure tell Sophia everything. Like, oh yeah, he killed your brother, and now he's playing both sides. Like Sophia about to have, you know what I mean? Like it's like that's what my mind is thinking, and then it's like, I don't know. I mean, but yeah, it's literally what you said. He gets in these points where right now he's in the point where it's like, okay, how are you gonna get out of this now?
Yeah,
because you literally just left Sophia You left Sophia with Maroni, you know what I mean, too. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think it's really good. I really like unpredictable shows, and man,
and Vic's in it deep now. Like the last line is like, or like Penguin gets in the car and he's like, let's go. He's like, oh, we're in it now. Like it's like, dude, Penguin like thrives off this. He gets like high off it. He's like, hell yeah, we're in it now. Like to me, I would be like, kill me. Like so this is so stressful, dude. It's so stressful. And you can see like New Rockstars made a good like metaphor of like how when Vic has his panic attack, he's seen like when he's in the club, and that scene is dope too, where they like, I mean, the new drug is cool, like the bliss stuff, and how it's like the red sap from the mushroom is just, it's cool, and especially like how everything in this world is like dark, and then the bright red of every like contrast of everything, like from the title card and everything. But anyways, that's cool. But then he has that panic attack, right? And he's looking back, and he made this metaphor that it's like he it's like he's drowning in it, right? It's like now he's like his head's underwater with this whole penguin shit, and it's like he's drowning in the whole in this crime lifestyle that he's happened to get himself into.
Yeah, that's crazy. You watch New Rockstars. I watched Screen Crush.
I watched both of them.
Oh, okay. I didn't watch New Rockstars, but Screen Crush said something that was really cool.
Because I think it's interesting to see both of their takes, because they kind of both have different theories about how things are going to go. So it's interesting to see both sides.
Yeah, because Screen Crush said something that was really cool about. He's like, at the end of the day, we were watching a villain story, and there's nobody the good guy, but we're rooting for the penguin. You know what I mean? And then at times we're rooting for Sophia. You know what I mean? And then obviously we're all rooting for Vic. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, dang.
I hope Vic becomes someone like dope. Like I hope like they make him a character.
You know the comics. Is there anybody close to the penguin?
I don't know.
Which would be cool if he's his own standalone. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I want James Gunn to adapt this, because dude, this is too good to just leave at one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do it. Well, like that's the thing. I feel like this show is really successful, so I feel like they kind of have to do a season 2. Right? But I don't know what you do with that. But I do know that they're making the Batman 2, which is coming out in 2 years from now, though.
That's what Screen Crush said.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 2026.
Yeah.
I mean, that's good. That's good timing though, because Marvel's about to go crazy next year.
Yeah. But I'm curious to see where this ends up. Like, I like how all this is coming together. It's dope. I like this world. At first, like I told you guys when we first started watching The Penguin, I told you I didn't like the Batman at first when I first watched it. I thought it was dumb. But the Batman with Matt Reeves Batman, and rewatching it, I really fucking dig it, dude. It's sick, and I love this version of it, and this grittiness and this realistic, like it's like Dark Knight kind of territory where it's like very realistic, but even darker and grittier, and it's sick, dude. I love it.
I was gonna say how. I don't know too much about the DCU, so I know this is not a part of that. But like, how are they gonna? I mean, never mind. I take that back. I was gonna say, guys, that I don't know how they're gonna do the DCEU with this standalone, but they did it with Dark Knight and everything else, so it just lives.
It's just it's like that's all James Gunn. I mean, it's all semantics. It's just like we have our set of movies that we're making, and then there's other movies that are gonna be made, but the way that they like are calling it and coining it is these are called Elseworld movies. They're like happening in another, almost like
multiverse.
Exactly, kind of like multiverse, right? Like there's in the DC comics, there's one called Crisis of Infinite Earths or something like that, and it's essentially like the planets are dying, and it's all these different planets of like there's an infinite amount of Earths, and they're like Earth 001 or whatever, and so like
it's literally the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Hold on.
Marvel and Disney, Marvel and DC have like so many similarities,
well,
like when the characters and different stuff.
What was happening?
But you have to see. I forgot. Someone did a video. I saw it a long time ago where they show there's Flash and Quicksilver, but actually DC came up with this first, and then there's also this so
they just bit off
like
each other.
Superman and Century, but Marvel came up with this one first, right? So they'll show like who came up with it first, like Aquaman and Namor. Like Aquaman came after Namor, right? Like it's just different things like that. So it's just, they've been copying each other for the longest time.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy. But
hey, the 40s,
hey, but whoever was doing that, thank you, because dude,
it all came out.
We got the Penguin.
Yeah,
the Penguin is one of the dopest shows that I've seen in a minute.
Yeah,
it's bro. I ain't gonna lie. It's up there. It's up there with House of Dragons and Game of Thrones. I wouldn't say better, but it's right there.
Especially for something that's not like so fantasy driven, right? Like for Last of Us, there's zombies, so it's crazy. You know, some wild shit's about to happen. With House of Dragons, there's dragons. There's in Game of Thrones, there's zombies, the White Walkers, and there's also dragons, and there's also like all this crazy shit that happens, right? Like even Ring of Power, like there's trolls and orcs or whatever, and elves and dwarfs, but like this is just people in a city, you know what I mean? And it just happens to be a gritty city, and it is like it's The Sopranos, dude. It's like literally like watching The Sopranos but newer and like fresher. It's cool. It's dope, man. I like it.
Yeah.
But
who would have thought though, man? Like that's cool for me, man.
Because I don't think we were that excited about the show going into it.
Exactly, 100%, bro. I didn't even think like, oh man, it's gonna be that show. It was just like, oh, like I'll watch it. I was more hyped about Agatha than this.
Oh yeah.
Which Agatha
Yeah,
the
so
second this
last
episode.
So also this week Agatha came out, which Agatha episode 4, I guess, right?
Yeah.
So this one was the blood witch, the protection witch, the red witch, the one that is the Asian chick with her mom as the singer, right?
Yeah. Which was okay. I mean, I'm not.
Cool. So it's just another trial.
Yeah,
it was
I'm
cool.
not. I'm not as hyped.
Yeah, I think like this show is gonna be a trial. Like each episode, like these middle episodes are like very filler-esque because it's. I see the format of their show. It's like setup for the Witch's Road, and then on the Witch's Road, there's all these trials, and each witch is gonna have their own trial, right? Like the first trial we saw was the black girl who like does like the makeup and foundation, like all the healing stuff, right? So her thing was make a potion. That was her thing. Then this one is like, the protection witch. Now she has to sing her mom's song and face her demons and blah blah blah. Now it's like
Lily,
I bet you the next one's gonna be
Lily or
the one who's like the psychic, stuff, yeah. And then I'm sure Rio's gonna have her own trial, and then eventually I bet you the last trial is Agatha's trial, and there might even be another one for the teen or whatever. And then so like and then it's gonna all come together at the end, and then it's gonna like, but they're gonna be giving like red things. So it's like the beginning, setup, middle, filler, like trials, and then at the end it will have something happen. Yeah. So
it's cool. I'm not hating on it. It's cool. It's just I think me personally, I'm going through like, oh shoot, there's 2 shows and I'm loving Penguin more. Yeah, I think that's what's happening.
Yeah, I mean that's what happens a lot of times when we're watching the shows.
We're like watching other,
because so, like a lot of these shows are happening at the same time. So yeah, it's the same thing. Like I think when I'm watching Agatha, I'm having fun. I'm enjoying it. I like it. I'm interested in it. I'm like, oh, they said freaking Mephisto. I'm excited. The fire part, I'm like, oh, is Mephisto gonna show up in here at any moment? Like that demon that she had that curse. I was like, oh, is that gonna be? Yeah, it's super scary. I was like, is that gonna be?
I was like, oh, hey, what the hell?
Yeah, it's super scary. But I was like, is that gonna be Mephisto? Is that a demon from Mephisto? Like, who knows? Like, did Mephisto put the curse on her family? Like, well, maybe that's what it is. And then the twist of, I actually really liked it that the song isn't like a summoning song to find the Witch's Road. It's a protection spell to protect her from the curse, which I thought was really cool. And that it gets power when people sing it, and so that song has been charting and is always playing around the world. At least there's always someone playing that song, right? Because if you think about a song that's like that timeless, right? Somewhere in the world at every minute a Michael Jackson song's playing. You know that. Like there's no like somewhere in the world at all time there's a Michael Jackson song playing.
I mean, I was playing Michael Jackson all day.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So like that's what they're saying is like this song is in the world. There's at least one person playing it all the time. So it works as a counter action to like the curse that she has. Like her mom made this song to counteract the curse for her daughter, so that her daughter didn't suffer the same way that she did, or whatever. Right? So that I thought that was a cool concept. That was really cool, and so I liked it. It was fun. I want more. I need more.
Yeah, I mean, what more can they give us? Honestly, like I mean, for me, I knew that it was
big stuff, but
I knew that it was standalone. Like it's nothing. Like
no, as long as they give me Mephisto,
he's not coming, bro. Pause. He's not coming, bro.
Or Wanda. I want Wanda.
Wanda would be cool.
If Wanda comes back, if Wanda comes back, or Vision shows up, if
one of the kids,
if that ends up being, if the teen really ends up being Wiccan, I'll be happy with that. Like that's sick. I want to see. Like I would love for Wiccan. And
let's talk about Aubrey Plaza though. Dude.
Yeah, she's dope.
She looks good.
Yeah.
She looks so good.
In this episode, yeah.
Yeah, bro. I was like, whoa. Like, you didn't look like this in...
Have you seen White Lotus?
I was like, you didn't look like this in Parks and Rec.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, she looked good. And Agatha about to get busy with her. I was like, shoot, man. Yeah, Aubrey Plaza looking good, boy. That's the one great takeaway from this episode is she was looking good, bro, for sure. But I mean, I'm watching it. It's like I said, like when I watch Agatha. For me, it's like Hocus Pocus or Halloween Town. It's like one of those. It's like a cool October night vibe show. Like it's not like oh man, this is the greatest thing ever. It's just like it's good. You know what I mean? Like it's cool. You know what I mean? It's not the Penguin. I would say
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
It's not the Penguin, but it's good.
The Penguin feels like it has higher stakes. And it just feels like
exactly.
crazy,
There it is. There it is. That's it. Higher stakes and like more to lose. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as like like this
seems
show,
more intense and just like crazy. And Agatha seems more silly and fun.
Yeah,
and
like when the old lady died, it was just like,
oh, she just died. Yeah, it was just like whatever. Yeah.
Like in the Penguin, I'm like, yo, I can't die.
Yeah,
can't die. You know what I mean? Like Penguin got to get out of this, or like Samantha or Vidi, like that whole Vidi thing last episode. Like I was like, yo, like. Is Vidi gonna die? Oh, what? Oh, the other dude died. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Like you know what I mean? Like the stakes like that is crazy. So
and
I think
the way that they show the gore and stuff.
I think that does it for me. But yeah, man, like we're in it, and the Penguin is just a better show, and they're going together, and we're talking about it together. That's why Agatha isn't hitting me as hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. It's pretty good. You know what else? So, right, we talked about the Penguin, talked about Agatha.
We gotta talk about. Hold that thought.
Go.
Just real quick, because it's not long. We gotta talk about history that was made yesterday.
Oh, LeBron and Bronny.
Bronny didn't score 1 point. It's okay, but they were on the same NBA court. That will never ever happen again. People are like, it's some trolls that are like, man, he ain't gonna score. It's like, bro, like that's so cool to see. Like, why are people hating on that, bro? Like, that's so cool.
Because
dude.
I think if it was any other rookie and it wasn't LeBron James' son, you'd be like, that fool didn't even score. Like, there's all this hype on this guy, and like he didn't even do anything. Like he came in and didn't do anything, right? So I can see like for you, I know because you're such a LeBron stan that it's like, damn, like that's crazy. His son is playing, and it is cool. I think it's awesome. But if he wasn't LeBron's son, let's take that out, and he was just a rookie coming into the league, it's like, dude, you sit on the bench and sit your ass down. Like no one wants to see you play. Like you know what I mean? And that's the thing. And I didn't even watch the game. I saw like some highlights and stuff.
I didn't watch the game because it's preseason. It doesn't really matter.
But also like it is preseason, so I don't really care like that much. I'll wait till the season starts. But it is interesting. It's cool to see. It was cool to see.
Yeah, that was cool. That was really cool. Yeah. But yeah, man. I mean, I'm not on here saying that Bronny's the best basketball player.
LeBron's still
for sure. I'm not on here saying Bronny's the best basketball player in the world. I'm just saying that this is really cool to see, man. Like we are never. I quote me. 20 years from now, when I'm 60, or no, I'll be.
It will happen again.
20 years. How do I be 50?
Yeah, maybe not because 50. I don't know if any basketball player.
There's nobody ever that's gonna have that tenured and be this good at basketball. LeBron's this tenure and he's that good at basketball. Yeah. Like Chris Paul has his tenure, but he's not that good at basketball. Like he's in his 20th year, I think. But if his son gets in the game and he's still playing, nobody's gonna be like, oh, Chris Paul, son. Like, no disrespect to Chris Paul, but you're not LeBron.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Same with who else has a long?
That's what I'm thinking. Like, who has like a kid? Who has a kid?
There's nobody. There's nobody because Bron had his kid when he was in high school or coming out of high school. You know what I mean? I don't think anybody else has a kid that age. I mean, Bronny played with like older NBA players' sons, so they already out the league. Like Cayenne, which is Carmelo's son.
Yeah.
Carmelo's out the league, but Cayenne's about to be in the league. You know what I mean? Like all these guys, Carlos Boozer, he's out of the league, but his sons are about to come into the league. Like there's no NBA player in the league right now that has a son of age that can make it to the league. So I'm saying no one else will ever do that. Like I don't even think like Wemby's probably gonna be the best player in the next couple of years.
He needs to have a son ASAP.
Yeah, he has to have a son now. You know what I mean? But I don't think that's ever gonna happen again. I don't think we're ever gonna see it ever again.
Maybe you're right. I thought it could be but maybe you're right. That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, dude. Shout out LeBron and Bronny. I'm sorry that Bronny isn't killing in the game.
Yeah, I mean I'm
hoping that he develops and he becomes a threat soon. But man, I've seen him play and it's like, man, it's kind of tough. But I mean, he's better than me, so I can't even talk best. I'm just saying, as far as NBA goes, I don't even know if he's ready.
I mean, but it's like his first game in the NBA, right? So it's like you can't get mad. Like it's like for like I started a new position at my job, right? I know I'm a good worker, but I've been struggling because all this new information, all this new stuff, right? And it's like a new thing I'm putting into a new system. So it probably looks like I'm not the best, but it's like, no, I know how good I am, but it's just because this new system. Once I figure it out, like, it's my first week. Like, give me some time. Once I figure it out, then I'll be chilling.
Yeah.
But it's still like figuring it all out. So maybe that's all it is, you know.
I mean, dude, he has his dad on the team. All he has to do is stand in the corner.
Yeah, that's true.
Shoot the ball, dude. I'll just sit in the corner like this, and then as soon as I get the ball, shoot it, bro. You could probably, you know what I mean? Because all the focus is on your dad. Everybody already thinks you suck.
Yeah.
So, dude, just sit in the corner.
Maybe they're playing the long game. This is all part of the plan to make everyone think that he sucks, so that way they get use him.
Maybe. But but I stopped you from saying something.
Is he gonna start? Does he start?
No, hell no. Oh God, no.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, no way. I did think he's gonna go down to the G League. Which makes sense. Which would make 100%. This is what I think is gonna happen. Is they're gonna start the season and Bronny's gonna be there and it's gonna be hype and Lakers definitely are gonna feed into that to get ticket sales and everything. And I think after maybe 5 games, they're gonna drop him down to the G League. And it's nothing bad, but he can play in the G League, get a championship at the G League. Like, you know what I mean? That'll build up his freaking hype.
Yeah, so, and then come back to the
league. Yeah, if the Lakers make the playoffs, some of the G League team go up. So he has an opportunity to shine down there.
Yeah,
and then come up when they go to the freaking playoffs or something.
Yeah, that'd be
so
cool.
That's an option. I don't know how it works, but I've seen that happen multiple times. And like a lot of G Leaguers, Danny Green, freaking is a beast, and he got multiple championship rings from coming off of the G League. So, you know, I don't know.
Well, we'll see.
You were going to say something before
all I was going to say is that, right, we watched Penguin, we watched Agatha. Not much else to watch this week. We were supposed to go watch Joker. Sorry, guys, we didn't do that.
Yeah.
But what I have been watching, and I know this is like corny because I feel like everyone does this every Halloween time, and I've always been like, I don't know if I can watch this. But I decided to do it. Me and Kat started watching or rewatching all the Harry Potters.
Oh, sick. Harry Potter's cool, though.
Harry Potter's so good.
Yeah, dude. Harry Potter's cool.
It's so good, dude. I already knew. I mean, like, I saw them when they first came out, but it came out so long ago, bro. The first one came out in 200001.
Oh, damn. We were
the
like
same
little.
year that the 9/11 happened.
Yeah, we were like little. We were like 3rd, 4th grade?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, so we were super young. So but that's the thing is, like, I've always kind of had an interest of being like, let me rewatch all of them and, you know, get into it. But the one that I remember the most is the first one. And I was like, I've seen that one probably so many times. I don't want to rewatch that one, right? I just already want to start later, but I don't want to miss anything, so I just never did it.
Yeah.
But this time I was like, fuck it, let's just watch it. Let's just watch the first one again. And the first one's really good.
Yeah.
It's really good, dude. It's really, really good. But it's funny because me and Kat, the whole entire time we're tripping out because he's 11 years old in the first one.
And they treat him like crap.
Yeah, well, that's also, yeah. But, like, all this shit's happening to him, and then, like, in the second one, all this crazy shit's happening to him. I'm like, this kid's 12 years old.
Yeah.
Like, you guys are like, there's so much on this little kid, dude. Like, what do you, like, I can't, and even, like, in this, I'm watching, I just finished the 3rd one, and I'm just like, dude, this kid's 13? Like, what is going on? Like, he's fighting, like, you know, monsters and all this crazy shit. I'm like, this kid is 13 years old. You know, it doesn't even make sense. But
like, Voldemort is really trying to kill a kid.
Yeah, like, legit. It's crazy, dude.
It's like, bro,
like,
chill out, bro.
Like, the freaking, the little, like, what are they called? The Dementors, where, like, they're, like, sucking his freaking soul out of his face. And I'm like, dude, this is, like, a 12-year-old kid that you guys are, like, trying to murder right now. It's insane. Yeah. So it's actually pretty good. Yeah. So I've been watching all the Harry Potters, and it's really good. And I think it's cool, too, because I beat Hogwarts. The game.
Don't tell me because I haven't even touched it yet.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean, I played it, but 2K's been out, so I haven't. Have not played Hogwarts.
It's one of those ones that you go back to, like, and you can always play it.
Okay.
But I finally beat it, like, not that long ago, and so watching Harry Potter, there's a bunch of stuff in there that I'm like, oh, like, that's from the game. Oh, they're talking about the curse, and now I know, like, what a curse, like, when you put a curse on someone and you can, like, it's a green, like, that green magic that comes out, and they show. Like, one of the, when you start learning dark magic in the game, I don't know how far you got.
I don't know if I'm there yet.
You get, like, dark magic. You can become, like, kind of dark and not evil, but you can, it doesn't really affect anything, but you learn, like, there's a spell, like an instant kill spell, where it's just like, you just, like, kill someone instantly.
Ooh.
And when you do it, it shoots out, like, green. And in the beginning of the first Harry Potter, when they show his mom die from Voldemort, it's like a flash of green, and I'm like, oh, that's like the instant kill spell from the game. So like
Okay.
things like that, which I'm sure people who played the game are probably like, oh, that's sick from the movie or from the books, you know. But for me, it's the opposite. I played the game and beat the game, and I'm rewatching it. I'm like, oh, all this is making sense to me because I played the game.
Yeah,
like all these different spells and different creatures and different stuff. That I'm like, oh yeah, I caught one of those in the game. Like, you know,
Yeah,
it's sick.
I watched it for the first time ever, like a couple years ago.
Oh, okay.
And I never watched it before.
All of them?
Yeah, all of them.
All
All of them. I watched
8
all of them. Yeah, and it was dope. I enjoyed it. Like it's been like I said, it's been a couple years, so there's some stuff that isn't clicking right now. So maybe I'll go back and watch it. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I mean, it's good.
But I got a lot of stuff to do, like The Hobbit. I had to finish The Hobbit.
You should watch The Hobbit. It's and then The Hobbit's good.
It's 3 of them, right? You said?
Yeah.
Three
but
of them?
The Hobbit's good. The Hobbit, like, I think people like had such an affinity for Lord of the Rings that people like gave The Hobbit shit. But I think The Hobbit's really good, and it's really cool. And I think it's actually almost kind of cooler because it has Smog in it, which is the dragon, which is Smog is fucking dope.
Yeah. So I gotta get that.
It's Benedict Cumberbatch too, or whatever. Doctor Strange.
He's in there?
He plays the dragon in The Hobbit.
Okay.
And
I didn't even know that.
there's like there's video of him like acting it out because he has like a motion capture on his face, and he's like crawling and he's doing the voice, and he's like, and it's so sick. Like his acting is so good, but he's a fucking CGI dragon, you know?
Yeah.
But it's still dope. It's
Okay.
still dope. Yeah.
I didn't even know
And
there were
then, like,
dragons in it.
Yeah,
So
and the orcs are fucking sick in this one. There's the main orc who's like a white orc who's scary as fuck. He's scary he's so scary, dude. Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
Okay, and then I got Star Wars to finish too. I haven't not touched Star Wars since the second, the older ones. So I'm on the second round.
Oh, okay, so you're on number 4 or 5.
I hate you.
Oh yeah, the first 3 are amazing.
So I seen that, and then now I'm on Luke Skywalker, and them are introduced now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
you're in the like 70s ones.
Yeah, so I gotta finish that
cool.
too. Yeah, so I mean,
get through those ones and then the new ones. But the new ones are I don't know.
I want to see the one with Childish Gambino.
That's the new one. No, that's a spin-off. That's Rogue One, I think.
Oh, it has nothing to do with the thing?
That's technically if you want to watch that one, like it happens. I think Rogue One happens, cause I think it happens before in between the prequels and the main 3 original ones. So like the prequels are 1, 2, and 3, and then I think the movie that Childish Gambino's in, it takes place in between the first 3 and then the 4, 5, and 6.
I see. Dang. Okay, so I gotta finish it. I gotta finish it
later,
though,
right? But because he plays a young Lando Calrissian, which is
They so when I was on Screen Crush, this is a random thing. Watching the video, the breakdown, somebody in the comments said, "This is amazing. This is like Star Wars Andor." And I'm like,
Andor.
I need to watch Andor now, because if they talking like that,
everyone talks about Andor like it's like the greatest show ever. I didn't watch it, and I probably should, because I like all the other ones. But the thing I like about Star Wars is like the Jedi and the freaking cool, like the bounty hunters and all that shit. So, but this is I heard Andor's more of like a political kind of, I don't know, the government and stuff. I don't know. I guess the plan, they get like securing the plans to destroy the Death Star. I think. I don't know. I think that's Andor actually, or not. I don't know what it is. But
okay. I mean, well, anyway,
Rogue One or whatever.
Anyways,
so
I'm still. I got a lot to go, man, because I bloomed a little late with all these freaking movies, so I gotta get into it. But other than that, man, I'm not really watching anything. I'm about to start promo for my new song, and I'm about to bring Above Mondays back. So
right.
I got a lot of work to do. Yeah, I know. But what I'm doing for this though, I don't know how many weeks I'm gonna do, but I'm writing them before. Like it's not how we used to do it, where where it's like 1 week.
Trying to get it
like
out
I'm gonna try to watch all of them. I have like right now I have a really cool idea to do. I don't know if you remember A. Marie, One Thing. That'd be so sick.
That's a good beat.
But it's so because remember when we were doing like the weekly things.
Yeah.
Like we were doing like relevant like
we were
beats,
picking out whatever song.
And people were really into it because we were doing it. TikTok wasn't popping, right? So like. I think TikTok was around, but it wasn't popping like it was supposed to pop, you know? So I'm thinking like, dang, dude, like I was listening to that beat and I was like, that's such an old familiar beat.
Yeah.
That I'm like, and it's what's the word? Hold on, guys. Hold on. It's I'll say unique or like abstract or different. Like when you hear it, you're not thinking of rapping. So that's what I'm like. That's what I'm thinking about doing, and trying to like just catch people's eye. Okay. That's what I'm trying to do right now. So, and I'm trying to go back on tour. So that's what that's definitely what I'm doing above my days.
Hell yeah.
Because
it's
like,
sick.
yeah.
You trying to go back to Australia?
Yeah, Australia. And my boy hit me up about London, 2 Ireland shows, Berlin, and Amsterdam.
Damn.
Yeah, so I gotta put in work. I gotta put in work because I gotta get people to see.
You gotta have something to really promote. I mean, obviously you have Atlantis too, but maybe be working on something else too.
Well, that's why I have real ones, and I have Pop Out too.
Yeah.
So these are gonna be my last. Well, Pop Out 2 is gonna be my last thing of this year.
Okay.
I don't think I'm doing anything any after this.
Okay.
Because I want to go tour next year.
That'd be sick. Do it.
So
tour the album. You haven't even toured the album.
I haven't toured the album. Yeah. So yeah, man. That's what I'm working on. That's why I'm glad Power's over. Power's completely over. So it's actually completely over. It's done. They canceled the show. So
okay. Was it good? Was any worth it?
It was good, but they definitely left a lot of loose ends. But they said, I mean, they could be pulling the wool over our eyes and like coming out with something else.
Yeah,
but
probably.
It's a lot of loose ends. It's like kind of underwhelming.
It's a moneymaker for 50. So
yeah, but I think 50's done. I think I think other people are making it now.
Okay.
I don't know if that's how much true that is. I heard that, but
I think Diddy, or I think 50 Cent's producing a Diddy documentary.
That's gonna be insane, bro. I can't wait. Yeah. I cannot wait. But yeah, man. Other than that, dude, just been Ubering and I've been playing 2K a lot, dude. I need to get off that damn game.
Yeah, I haven't played any games, but I did help. I helped my boy. So shout out our boy Yours. He recently is moving out of California, and so I was helping him move and stuff. And he just came out with the music video, and his music video already hit 1,000 views on YouTube organically. So that's really dope.
Congratulations, my boy.
So go watch that if you guys want to go watch. It's called Road Rage by Yours.
She got road rage. She got road.
Yeah, it's a good song. The video came out dope, and it's just a part 1 of a part 2 like thing that he has. He like shot 2 videos, and then he released part 1. So you guys got to go check out that, 'cause that's really dope. And I'm in part 2, so that's gonna be sick. But I was also like, as I was helping him move, he wanted me to help him with some stuff too. So I, bless you. I shot some little cool. I shot some like cool little videos for him to help him promote the album that he's coming out with. And it came out pretty cool, and it was really easy. And I was like, damn, it kind of inspired me to be like, I can make something for myself that's this easy. You know what I mean? Because that one thing that I think the one thing I see you make music videos, and it's inspiring, because I'm like, damn, like Avery really does makes these music videos and does this shit, but you always have someone like doing it like with you or for you. You know what I mean? Like someone shooting, someone editing, someone like doing all that stuff. But it's like, for me, I don't really see myself like having that kind of like leverage with people where I can be like, hey, unless I'm paying them, and I'm sure I can't pay them, but I also don't have money to pay people like that right now for a music video, so like,
dude, I don't either.
Yeah, I know, but you make it work. You invest a lot of your money into your music and stuff. So, but for me, like, I'm like, I want to do that, but I've had this idea for like, how can I shoot a music video by myself? Like, I set up the tripod and do something creative where it's just me filming myself rapping and doing some stuff and editing it. And so I'm thinking about some stuff. So I got some ideas, but I'll show you what I did for him. It's super simple, super easy, but it looks cool. So I'll show you. And it's raw. So
yeah,
it's cool.
Okay, all right, let's get it.
So that kind of inspired me yesterday. I was like, hell yeah, this is cool. I should record some stuff.
Case of the Monday is finally dropping, or what?
Maybe. I actually talked to one of my coworkers. She was like, "Oh, what's up? You have the microphone?" I was like, "Oh yeah, I used to rap and I do a podcast now, and I went to school for audio engineering, so I'd like record, mix and master, and edit and Photoshop and a bunch of different stuff." And she's like, "Oh shit!" Like, so, and I guess she likes doing music too, so she was talking about music, and she's like, "I've never done it." She's married. She's like not. She's my manager. So she's cool though.
Manager.
She's cool. And anyway, she was telling me about that her and her husband, they both do they both like to write music and stuff, but they've never actually like recorded it or tried recording it. So she was curious about the whole thing, and I was like, I'll teach you guys. Like it's easy. And then and she's like, you should really get back into it. Like you should really like, I don't know why'd you stop making music? I'm like, I just I don't know. I felt like jaded and just haven't done it.
We all asked the same question.
And she's like, you should be doing it. You should get back into it. I'm like, yeah, I know. But I do this podcast for you guys and get no rewards out of it. Just like my music.
I think
You know?
I think Dre's heart is in this, and Kevin Feige needs to put this on the red carpet, and I think Dre will be happy.
Yeah, I'll be happy. I just want to stop working, guys. Work is not fun. It's stressful. I'm too old to be working this hard, and it's just I want to be chilling. I probably should have went to college, but
nah,
it is what it is.
Hell no. Hell no.
Your reaction is like, nah.
Yeah, because I think about that all the time. Like I'll be Ubering, and I'll be like, dang, dude, like, man, I'm barely getting.
Yeah, there's times where I'm like, I should have joined the military, or I should have just went to college.
But the crazy thing is, for me, man, I'm making it work. Like, dude, that's the beauty of it.
Yeah, same here.
It's like you making it work, and you getting to the next level. I mean, honestly, today made me so hungry because I'm like, dang, dude, like, I just got this bread right now, and I gotta pay this, and I'm like, dang, dude, like. That's why I was like, I gotta get back on tour. I gotta do this. Like, dude, like, what the hell am I doing? So yeah, man, I got super hungry because I think I'm
because you're on a diet.
Yeah, I am on a diet. Hey, 12 pounds down, y'all.
Hey.
12 pounds. I know I don't look it, but
you'll start seeing it.
Especially because I got a hoodie on. Yeah. But yeah, 12 pounds down, man. That's crazy, dude. I don't even know.
You're gonna be looking like. I gotta show you So there was one thing that happened this weekend was UFC 307.
Dude, I seen that freaking cut on your boy Roundtree. God, he looks.
So that's what I was gonna tell you though. Is that, have you seen?
I was like, oh my god, bro.
But here's the thing. So if you guys were watching, I went to a bar over here and watched it, and he was winning like the first 2 rounds.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Khalil was doing good. I thought he was gonna. I was like, there's a chance that he might actually win. He like hit him with a head kick. He's doing pretty good. And then it seemed like in the 4th round that Alex Pereira was like, okay, I'm done. Let's just end this, and just fucking unloaded on him and just fucked him up in the 4th round and just like destroyed his face, and it was bad. It was over. I literally. When I saw him starting to gas out a little bit, like I think I saw it before everyone else in the bar saw it, and I was like, "Oh, it's over." Like I literally, I was invested in it, and as soon as I saw like Khalil take like a, I was like, "All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom." I got up, went to the bathroom, was peeing, and I heard everyone like, "Oh," and then that ended, and as I was walking out, I saw that it was over, and I was just like, "Yep," and I just walked out the bar and left.
Yeah, because you lost money.
Yeah, and he was my last leg of the parlay. Yeah, Khalil. Which I know I shouldn't have put him as a glass leg, but it would have turned $2 to $75. So I was like,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So I was like, it was a cool little almost there.
Yeah, almost.
It was like a five or six fight parlay that I almost hit, but it is what it is. But what I was gonna say though, what reminded me about this is that Khalil, I don't know if you've seen him, but like he looks like a fucking monster. I don't know if you've seen how buff this motherfucker is. He's crazy. He looks insane.
I think I've seen him. Yeah.
I'll show you him later. But he was like a 300-pound fat kid, like at 22, 23, like doing nothing with his life, drinking, smoking, like doing drugs. And then he started he's like, I want to turn my life around, and started doing MMA. And now he looks like a fucking monster, like the Hulk, dude. Like this, like that's what he looks like. It's insane, dude. Like that's what he looks like. It's crazy. He's built like that. It's wild. Like pause, But yeah. So the fact that he turned it around like that, like.
Yeah. Well, I'm not trying to be buff. I'm just trying to be.
I know, but
I'm trying to be small.
You might end up having arms like this, dude.
Yeah, I mean, if it happens, it happens. If it not, it not.
You get strong like me one day.
Yeah. I don't really. I just want to lose my stomach. That's all, man. My stomach and my man boobs, bro. They gotta go. Yeah. They gotta go. I'm trying to take my shirt off next year in the beach.
Now's the time, bro. Winter.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm getting it. I'm getting it right now.
Keep it up.
So I just gotta keep at it
until summer, and the next year
I gotta keep at it. It took me.
The ladies ain't gonna know what's gonna happen.
It took me what? Because I registered 12 pounds on Friday, so that took me it's 14 days.
Yeah. You see Gunna? The Gunna also had like a.
Yeah, he has a transformation too. Yeah, because he used to be.
Avery's gonna be like right now. Whenever you see him perform, he's always like layered up. In like a year from now, he's gonna be on tour in Glasgow or whatever, with the shirt off, like fucking like thinking you're Petey Pablo or something like that. Throw your head around your shirt like a helicopter. North Carolina, come on and stand.
Everybody always asks me about tattoos. I'm like, oh hell no, I want tattoos now.
And then a year from now, Avery's gonna be tatted up like all crazy. buff, like just taking his shirt off everywhere he can go. Like, nah, bro, I'm not gonna be able to hang around you.
I don't work out that like that. I don't work out like
but
that.
Even if you're consistent, like for that long, it will happen.
Well,
shit. Well, I wish you the best of luck, man. I need to get back in shape too, and you know,
I just gotta keep at it. I'm about to go to the gym right now. I mean, I gotta go to the gym and then eat healthy. I gotta take
a nap. I had to I had to be at work at 6 a.m. this morning. Got off, came home, ate, showered, did this podcast. I want to go rest. I want to go chill.
Yeah.
I got to edit, but I also have tomorrow off, so I can edit this. I don't have to rush into work tomorrow, so it's gonna be dope. So I can actually edit this without having to lose sleep over it, so it'll be dope. But yes, guys. Thank you again for joining us on another episode of Above the Multiverse. Remember, please like the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. If you're watching this and you're watching this to this point and you haven't subscribed, just hit that button. It's not that hard. It's not going to cost you anything. You just subscribe. We pop up on your shit once a week. So, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like we're constantly spamming you.
Yeah.
Just subscribe so you can see our videos, and it helps us.
You know what's crazy? Yeah. Real quick before we leave, because I just want to say, dude, you guys understand, bro? We get like average that I've seen like 96 views.
Yeah.
Now, to the YouTube eye or people who look at numbers, that looks small. But y'all gotta understand, this is an hour, and I think it's 96 of you that's watching. Constantly, that's a lot of people watching an hour.
Yeah,
dude, that's
if
freaking sick.
Thing.
But
I don't know how much how long
I'm pretty sure they have to watch. It's an hour. I'm pretty sure they have to watch at least like 20,
maybe
20-30%.
I'll look it up and see.
Because bro,
what counts as a view.
It's still somebody's interested enough to click and be like, okay, let me watch through a little bit. Okay, all right, cool. Like my boys is doing it, and then they click off. That's still amazing.
Yeah.
So I mean, if you're here right now, I'm just thinking out loud because.
No, it's cool. I'm grateful. I'm grateful.
Numbers is crazy. Numbers is crazy in this world. You know, like people think about numbers all the time and like, oh, TikTok and, you know, this many numbers. It's like, dude, 96 is a lot. Like I was looking at my, this is why I thought about it, because I was looking at my analytics, because I'm like, I want to go to tour. And I'm thinking about like, oh man, like I got this many, like 50 in freaking Brisbane, or, you know, 60 in, Amsterdam. And it's like, you see those numbers and dude, that's not a lot. That's not a lot, but that is a lot. Like, there's some capacity venues that only hold 100 people. And if I go to Amsterdam and I put 60 people in a 100 venue, that looks crazy.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
And
so
they
it's
bring
like
people. And
so it's like, it's really cool that we have. One, we have 200 subscribers. That's really cool. Thanks for that. And then two, it's like, dude, like at least every time we post, 96 people are viewing it.
Yeah.
That's sick, dude. Thanks, man. Appreciate y'all.
Thank you, guys. Yeah, seriously. But also subscribe.
Yeah.
Because I want to get to 500 so we can start feeding our kids off this, you know what I mean? Actually, I just don't want to work anymore, bro. I'm tired of working. That's a whole other story, though. But we love you guys. We get a lot of traction off of our shorts and
the
shorts are doing and I got to go through some clips from this last episode, because there was a bunch of clips that I have from this episode that I thought this last episode we could post. But the one with the rap shit is been popping because people are
controversial.
Like, because they're talking about
another one with the R. Kelly thing that went crazy too.
It's funny because I'm with Tone, and he's like, y'all let R. Kelly pee on a girl and just get away with it. I forgot what I put name the clip, and I was like, wait, what? And he's like, bro, that just popped up on my phone. Like, what the hell is this? Like, you guys are wild as fuck for that. And I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I posted that. Like, I completely forgot I posted it. But it's funny because it popped up on his notifications.
And the crazy part about it is like that video got so many views, it didn't get no comments, but like people are like interested in that. Like, you know what I mean? So like, I think we gotta make.
And that was like the first two. Like, I just picked like the first two clips. I went through like 5 clips, and I was like, oh, I already posted 2. Like, I don't want to post more. I'll wait till later.
We gotta make more controversial stuff, bro.
Yeah, it will naturally occur.
I think, you know what's crazy? Before we leave, I think that's why Schultz is so good. Yeah. Because he's so
polarizing,
controversial.
Yeah, polarizing. Like, it's like he'll say the wildest shit, and let's end on this. Bobby Lee always says that when he was coming up there, Mitzi Shore, who owned the comedy club, who is Pauly Shore's mom, the famous LA comedy club, comedy store. She said that what makes a star is that 50% of people hate you and 50% of people love you, but no one has to feel like no one could be just whatever about you. You have to have 50% hate you, 50% love you. But if people don't care, like, or whatever about you, like, they don't care either way, they don't love you, they don't hate you, you'll never be a star.
Yeah, that's bars.
That's what it is. So with that, I hope you love us. I hope you hate us, whatever it may be. As long as you watch us, we appreciate you. Until next time.
Sheesh. Peace.